Hi guys, my name is Prince 80 and today we are going to learn the basic concepts in VBA. What are the basic elements in VBA and how we can refer them, like we do have range, we do have cells, we have worksheet, workbooks. Means these are the basic elements which we can use in VBA. So let's see how we can utilize them. I'm opening an Excel sheet. I think you already aware or might be you have learned my previous videos as well, means how we can open VBA editor and how we can write the module over there. But I'm still telling you, means there is a shortcut. I'm pressing Alt F11 just to go to VBA editor. Here is the VBA editor, and over here I'm just inserting a module where I can just write out my statements, or you can see the macro. Okay, so my first concept is basically related to the worksheet, means how you can refer to a worksheet. So there are a couple of ways through which you can just refer your worksheet. So as of now I'm taking it through index number. So like I'm creating a sub procedure, like giving its name refer sheet. It's up to you, means you can just give your own name also, or you can just change this name. So first of all I'm just taking through index number. So like worksheets 1 dot name is equals to ABC, or whatever the name you want to give it. Like I'm just giving its name Prince. So it means to say this is going to be change the name of sheet 1. Okay, so I'm just pressing F8, which is already been told you in my previous video. So I'm just pressing F8 and just running this code. Okay, so if you come over here, you have seen, means the name gets changed, the sheet name gets name changed. The same way you can activate it, you can select it. Just I have mentioned over there sheet 2, like apart from name I'm just mentioning, okay, sorry, I'm just mentioning select, or I can just mentioning activate. So it means the sheet number 2 will be activate or select. So I'm just pressing again F8 so that you can exhibit, you can see. Okay, see, as of now my cursor is on sheet 2. Okay, so there are other ways also, means through which you can refer sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. As of now I'm referring it through index number. I'm just taking another example so that refer sheet 2. Okay, so the same way I can mention this thing also, worksheets sheet 3 dot select, or I can mention sheets Prince. I'm just showing it to you. Firstly I'm just pressing sheet 3. Okay, see, sheet 3 is activated. I can mention this way also Prince. So just see how it's been working over here. See, Prince is being activated. Okay, so there are a couple of ways through which you can refer your sheets. You can even do this way also, like sub refer sheet 3. Okay, you can see this way also, sheet 2 dot activate, or you can say sheet 2 dot select. So you can refer this way also. Okay, see, it's been working. So there are a couple of ways, so it's up to you, means how you are going to define it. Okay, so my next concept is range, means how to deal with the range. Okay, so I'm giving its name range 1 again. So couple of ways, like I'm on a sheet Prince. Okay, there are few values written over. I'm just taking some dummy value. Okay, so these are dummy values, nothing else. Okay, so my first name is how I can denote to a range. I means if I have to reach to a specific cell or specific range, so how I can define the same thing. Okay, so let's suppose I have to reach at range 1, I means range A1. So again I'm going to VBA editor. So I would say range A1 dot select, mean to say my A1 cell would be selected. Okay, I'm just again, yes, it's on A1. So A1 is your active cell. Okay, so if I have to select multiple cells, I'm just copying this, like I'm changing its name, range A1 to, let's suppose I'm saying B10 dot select. So see, this will be working. So if you have multiple criteria or multiple range, if you have to select, so you can use same concept over there. Like I have to select A1 to B10, and apart from that I have to select E2 to E9. Fine, but the thing is, now this inverted comma should be closed over there. Fine, so let's see. I'm just coming over here, pressing F8. Oh sorry, the range name should be changed just because it's already been defined over there. Okay, so I'm pressing F8. See, these two range get selected. So it's up to me, either I just want to highlight them or delete them, or it's up to me. Okay, so again, now coming on to columns, how would we can select the columns? So I'm just taking this one, copying range 4, or sorry, or you can say I'm coming on to column 1. I'm just giving its name column 1. Okay, so again, couple of ways to select a column. So like I'm giving range A to A dot select. So let's see, F8. See, the A column gets selected. Okay, the same way goes for a range, or I mean a row also. Like I'm mentioning row 1 and name. Okay, so I can mention range, instead of AA I can say 1 of 1. So I'm deleting this thing, means 1 to 1 will be selected. Pressing C, my range gets selected. So if I will to select multiple column, like I just want to select column A to column C or whatever, so I just mention over there A to C. See, let's check out. Just changing its name. So see, so A to C will be selected. Same way you can do this thing for row as well. I mean for 1 to 5 rows or 6 row or whatever your criteria is. Sorry, row 2. So if you see, A to 1 to 5 row will be selected over here. Apart from that, again you can select I mean the row which is scattered in their nature. Like I'm just showing, like if you want the first row, third row and 7th row or 8th row, you want to select it like the above we have mentioned. So you can mention 1 to 1 comma, like 3 to 3, 3 to 3, like, or you can say 5 to 5, 5 to 5. Okay, so the first row, the third row and the 5th row will be get selected. So I'm just checking. Just showing it to you. See, my first, my third and 5th row get selected. So same way, the same thing applies for column as well. Like I'm taking column A, column C and column E. So how would I write? A to A comma C to C, comma, and E to E or F to F or whatever, F to F, like just taking it 5, just changing its name. Okay, so let's see my first, third and sixth column gets selected. So this is the basic terminology. I mean how you can refer cells, how you can refer range, columns or row. I'm sorry, I haven't defined cells so far, so it's just a range. Okay, if you are referring to someone, you can use range or you can use cells as well, but the difference between two is like I'm referring range, like I'm mentioning range A2. So A is the column and 2 is the row. Fine. So if I have to pass a variable, I think it's been a bit technical for you as of now, but I'm just trying to elaborate it, means how it is. A is my column, 2 is my row. So we can mention like this way also, and I, let's suppose. So again, I is a variable where we do have some value. I mean this value could be dynamic, I mean it could be changeable, but this will be remain same. I mean either I am mentioning A over there, B over there, C or whatever it is. So meaning to say one portion could be dynamic, could be vary, but the one portion, this is the portion, will remain constant. The column will be remain constant, whereas the row could be changeable if we are using a range concept. But in many scenarios, in many cases, we have to take even row as a variable and column as a variable. So over there range will not suffice for us. So over there you can use cell property. In cells, okay, I'm just defining one more distinguish between them. The first one in range is the column. I mean this is the column, sorry, this is the column and this is the row. Whereas in while using cells, the first component denotes to row and the second component will denote to column. Okay, so I'm just taking example so that you can understand it more clearly. I'm just deleting it. Subject cells 1. Okay, so like I am mentioning cells 5 and 2 dot select. So mean to say fifth is my row and second is my column get selected. So I'm just showing it to you. Fifth row, second column get selected.